Well, this is going to be my portfolio. Tried to start off good. We did a lot of speeches this quarter. At first, I was really nervous to take this class, and as you guys see, I still am. I think I improved a little bit, but I'm not quite where I want to be. Some things that we're going to talk about is the reasons why I took this class, what I took away from this class, and some things that I wish I would have did better. I took this class because I don't like English. I don't like writing. I never did. I never really got the nouns and plurals and all that stuff. I always got really confused. So when the counselor was like, you can take public speaking, I was like, oh, that's right up my alley. I just talk to people all day. But then I realized things don't quite go as if it was in my head. You know what I'm talking about? Like the night before, you have all these visions and these dreams, like, oh, my speech is gonna go perfect. I'm gonna be a superstar. It's gonna flow perfectly. He's gonna wanna post it on YouTube. Like, everything's just great. But then when I get up here, I start stumbling, getting nervous. My hands start getting sweaty, fits like that one. And that's why I took this class. And also I took, you see still with the uhs and the ums, but I did Toastmasters before when I was younger. And it seemed that I was really well, really comfortable, no problems, no issues. But then when I took this class, I was like, what happened? And when we started doing the impromptus, then I figured out that's part of the reason. When I did Toastmasters, there was a lot of impromptu speaking, and here is more, you have to study, memorization and all that, and my nervousness and my stress builds up in my stomach until it's too much. But some of the things that I took away from this class was definitely how to prepare your speech better, how to look up different citations, and then when we went off to see the live community speeches, and when we had our past speeches, it just showed me a lot of different styles that people use, whether it's just purely motivation or persuasion. Are they trying to get you to buy something like an infomercial, or are they just being funny? Is it a comic, an act, or a play, something like that? And then I'm going to show you guys my portfolio. It's not the greatest, as in appearances, but I don't know, it means a lot to me, because you guys mean a lot to me. We had fun this quarter. I'm sad you're going to be gone. But first we're going to talk about some of my periodic thoughts. And the first one, and a lot of these I got from, you know how it's those Time magazines on the table when we're in class? So a lot of these periodic thoughts came from whatever was in the Time magazine, or if we were talking about something, a lot of the impromptu type stuff. And one is, are you pissed with the system or your position in it? Like, I didn't really know my position on this because for so long I've been the one like, yeah, we gotta fight back against the man. For whatever reason, if we're in school or it's a hairstyle in the military or whatever, I always wanted to fight against the man. But then when I read this, it made me think like, if I was at a higher level, whether it be economic or just more power, would you really care about those little rules? Or stuff like that? Would you care about like how hard it is being broke and poor? If you had all the money, wouldn't you just have like someone else to take care of that stuff for you? But that's just one of them. So, Cyborgs. This was in a Time magazine that Dr. Phil left out. And they were talking about how NASA opened up a college, basically it's dedicated to the study of cyborgs. And when you think about cyborgs, a lot of times you think about the scary movies and monsters and all that stuff. But when you really break it down, we're almost at the edge of being there right now. Like all our phones, all the apps and everything else. So think about what if we had like a contact or something and you could just zoom to whatever app you needed. Like your calculator or anything. We're almost there. Now you seen them scanning phones to pay for stuff. How far are we? And then what really got me going is I went home and there was a story on the Discovery Channel about aliens, ancient and present. And to me it ran right along with the cyborg thing, like they make it seem like aliens and all this stuff, same thing with the cyborgs, is just about scary movies and whatever. But on all our satellites in space, we have a message to the aliens. Like we're the picture of a man and a woman and where our Earth is and how they can find us and our basic language. We included a CD with all our musical works, jazz and a baby's cry and the sound of the ocean. And if we're willing to put so much money into that, what else is real? Then, after I watched that, Your Baby Can Read commercial came on. And that really got me thinking. How come I had so much trouble in kindergarten reading when they had a program like this? Or if all the little kids can read, how come we don't start school at like 2 years old? Yes. Then umami. They say they just discovered this. Tastes sort of like meat and cheese. I think we always knew about it, so how did we discover savory? We've always been eating meat and cheese. Just don't understand that one either. And do you? A lot of people are worried about what everyone else is doing and don't get a lot of their other stuff done. Like, a lot of times we're irritated throughout the day, either because someone cut you off or I have more time. Or what someone's wearing or anything, and you just get really irritated and it affects you, or you spend time thinking about someone else's problems when you could just really be doing you and alleviate a lot of that stress. I have a few more, but we're gonna jump. And then the rest, I just have my certificates in here. Of course, my what if idea was the cyborg with the contact lens and the phone. I think that's really coming, like really soon. But someone else, of course, is going to get the money, even though it's my idea. My reaction to my speech, which was horrible, just like I told you, I should have just conducted it in my dreams. And I wrote, I had missed my first speech and I had to listen to the radio broadcast. And at first I was thinking, oh, public radio, I'm about to fall asleep. But really the topic that they was talking about was military and mobility versus wearing all the heavy gear. It's like all the heavy gear versus, you know, your protection. Wear all the heavy gear, but then that creates a lot of back problems. It's hard to move. Someone's shooting at you. How you gonna dunk fast? All that stuff. But at the same time, you need it. Whether you're just walking around in the trails or you're on an actual mission. If you're, what is it, IED or IUD with the bombs, and you need, yeah, even more protection. So it's like a lose-lose situation. Some of the things that I wish I did better was, you guys already know, prepare better. Hopefully I'll become more comfortable. Maybe I'll have to take another speech here. And the last one was, I really wanted to show you guys this speech. I am a champion from my 3 past speeches. And that's what I'm going to show you guys now. He just invokes a lot of emotions. Like, he really makes you want to get up and do something, no procrastination, like really get it done. So I just wanted you guys to see this, and hopefully you could apply it to a lot of things that you do.
The green light.
George, would you mind putting that off then, please?
Who am I? I am a champion. That's why you have to all understand. I will conquer what is not be conquered. Defeat will not be my creed. I will believe what others have doubted. I will always endeavor to both esteem, honor, respect my team. I have trained my mind and my body will follow. Who am I? I am a champion. I will acknowledge the fact that my opponents do not expect me to win. But I will never surrender. Weakness will not be in my heart. I will look to my comrades and those who have brought me this world and those who have trained me, and I will draw strength from that. Who am I? I am a champion. I will practice so often to feel the balance. And I will move in everything I can do. And I will reach my field of battle at any means at my disposal. And when I get there, I will rise violently. I will rip the heart from my enemy and leave it bleeding on the ground. Because he cannot stop me. Who am I? I am a champion. To my side, I have comrades. Comrades that have been through me through thick and thin. Through sacrifice, through blood, through sweat, through tears. Never will I let them fall. Never will I let them down, and I will never leave an enemy behind. Because our opponent does not know my heart. Who am I? I am a champion. No one will deny me. No one will define me. And no one will tell me who and what I am. It's me. Belief will change my world. It is through continents, it is through countries, it is put me on the moon. And it will carry me through this battle. Who am I? I am a champion. Defeat, retreat, those are not in my words. I don't understand those definitions. I don't understand when things go wrong. I don't understand mistakes. But I do understand this. I understand victory, and I understand never surrendering. No matter how bad things go, my heart, my mind will carry my body, my limbs through me. Who am I? I am a champion. Today will be that day. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now, right here, in your house, in your home. Who am I? I am the champion. History will remember me. I will not let anybody have me time. I will define myself. I will write my own praises. And no one will tell me what I did and I did. I will never go out not knowing I've given everything I've got. Because who am